Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Ready, set, Ford just announced 0% for 66 months with approved credit on all 2025 Ford F-150s at Zollner, Fort Beatrice. Save thousands in finance charges. If your current pickup loan's 4, 5, 6% or more, trade in today and receive 0% for up to 66 months on a brand new 2025 Ford F-150 of your choice at Zollner, Fort Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Need an adventure? How about the bright lights of Vegas? The magic of Orlando? Or the sunshine of Orange County? Now you can reach them all with new flights from LNK on Breeze Airways. Stretch out, relax, and enjoy the flight. Your vacation starts the moment you board at LNK. Book today at LincolnAirport.com. LNK. Make flying easy.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert, driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of BJ Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Good morning, everybody. It's a fantastic Friday. Might be a fighting Friday.
No, it's not.
Already, it might be.
That was the most mad I've seen you get at me, AD.
It might be a fighting Friday.
I can't believe that was the most frustrated you've got at me.
You know, it was, you kind of had it coming.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I'm texting you, just kind of keeping you informed, and you come with these wisecracks, Eddie Haskell style. See, listeners, I'm gonna let you know something. I'm always trying to be courteous to Nick. This one, that courtesy. And he always comes back with some smart aleck, Eddie Haskell remark. And I'm just thinking, here we go again. I haven't even got to the studio yet, and this guy's already flipping me stuff. And I'm just thinking, man, you know what? Don't let me go 1305 North 25th on you.
I don't even know what that means.
Because it's the north side. You have no idea about the north side is why you know what that means. Don't let me go 1305 North 25th on you.
Okay.
Because you know what? Nick, here's the deal. You didn't start it necessarily, but I'm going to start it this morning.
Okay, so you just admitted that I didn't start it?
No, the physical part. You started the verbal jabs already. And this morning, Friday, we're not gonna take it.
That's right.
Oh no, we're not gonna take it. No. I'm not gonna take any more from you, man. I think I'm just gonna catch you with a quick.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna catch you with a quick 2-piece.
We're good.
See, you said that yesterday, and then you came back with even more ammo.
No, I didn't.
See,
there was nothing wrong this morning.
The way that you said it. No, I didn't.
I'm great this morning.
Then why were you so mean to me when I told you? I said, "Hey, man, I'm coming in hot."
That's not. I wasn't mean. That was it. That was not mean. Should we tell the people what was said?
I'm gonna. Okay, you know what, Nick?
Because I could say verbatim.
I'm gonna say verbatim what you said right here.
Yes,
I'm gonna read it right.
Because you're gonna
from
put
my
a tone on
you
it.
You said leaving early, arriving late. I mean, come on. That's exactly what you said.
That is exactly what I
what you said. And first of all, I was not late. I do have to leave early because I have a speaking engagement, and I told you that yesterday. It wasn't like I woke up. You woke up.
No, you're right. You're right.
See?
You told me yesterday.
I always try to show you that courtesy. And even with courtesy, you come back with some insult, man. That's why today, I think it's going to be physical today. Today might be I don't know about a throat punch, but I think there's going to be some physicality going on, man.
I do not think there will. Come here. That's right. See, notice how I actually turned and made myself more vulnerable to you.
You know what you're like? You're like a possum.
No, I'm not. I didn't play dead.
You just go down.
Said, come on.
I don't want no problems.
I extended my arms out for a hug. That's what I did. I extended my arms out for a hug. That's what I was doing.
Eddie Haskell type behavior right there. You ruffle the feathers, and all of a sudden, let's be friends, brother. Am I not my brother's keeper? You come with that mess, man.
That's whatever. AD, how's the day?
Swim, you know what, man? Honestly, it's Friday. Great time yesterday, but I'm gonna tell you, man, I did not do cardio this morning.
Yeah.
The body, I had to listen to it this morning, man, because I was from 12 o'clock, Nick, to 4:30. 6 talks, 35 minutes each, 10-minute break in between. And when you're speaking to a group, you're trying to bring your all into it, So I got home, and in fact, I feel bad because I missed an event last night. It was for a great organization, and I'm going to call my buddy and tell him I apologize. But Nick, I had nothing left in the tank, man.
Yeah.
I had nothing left in the tank. My body was hurting, and being on my feet that long, 4.5 straight hours for the most part, the back was kind of like, yeah, bro, you might want to sit down. So I'm learning to listen to
here.
Yeah, I'm starting to listen to the body. And then this morning I was getting ready to head to Farrell's at 7, and I'm thinking, dude, why would you go do that? Let your body rest because I'm going to be in airports tomorrow. Went and lifted. Man, that guy is so skillful, isn't he? There's like a half a quarter. It's like 2/4.
Finish your story. Finish your story.
Finish. He had some ash.
I am trying to get you to finish your story.
Did you see how long his ash was on that?
No.
It was amazing.
I was listening to you.
So I didn't do cardio this morning, so I just walked instead for cardio a little bit on the treadmill to warm up, lifted, but I was like, I got to listen to the body, man.
Yeah.
I got to listen to the body. See, Nick, at 24,
there
are things you can do that you just can't do at 51, man. I mean, you can, but your body's, the body keeps score. It's like that old saying, the body always keeps score. More importantly, how are you? What's the plans for this week? I know you got golf on Sunday.
Yep.
And the weather is still looking
at
ridiculous.
Least good enough for November, right? I don't know. So the most alarming thing that happened today, and it's not that alarming, I woke up with a paper cut. Or like with a little cut on my finger. And it's one of those that is small, it burns, and it's annoying as crap. Don't know how I got it. And I know that's like how do I say this without being mean?
Choose your words carefully.
Sometimes when you are an elder statesman, you get these bumps and bruises and you get cuts and you don't even know where they came from.
Okay, that's legit.
I woke up this morning and I got out of bed or whatever. I braced myself to get up and I was like, oh, and I got some cut on my finger that I did not have last night when I went to bed. I don't know what happened. See, I had to be so careful and delicate with how I say that because people jump to conclusions and they are very overdramatic. I'm just out here trying to be myself.
Who are you insinuating gets overdramatic?
There's nobody. I'm not insinuating anybody.
Why'd you look at me? You like some people.
There's nobody else to look at. Where do you want me to? AD, Mr. Davis. Where would it please you for me to look when I'm talking into the microphone?
Hey, were you eyeballing me?
Maybe. I guess we'll never know. I could stare into the camera. That feels awkward though, because I got one guy to my left that I could look at in the eye and have a humane conversation to. I am.
There's a movie called The Officer and a Gentleman. Louis Gossett Jr. and what's text line? Help me out. I think it's help me out. Text line. The Officer and a Gentleman. Louis Gossett Jr. and forget the other guy's name in there. Text line's gonna know in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, he goes. I'm not calling you a boy. He goes, you eyeballing me, boy? You eyeballing me, boy? But it's called The Officer. Richard Gere. Thanks a bunch, Richie Rich. Yes, Richard Gere. Thanks, Derek in the car. Nick, you got to watch this movie. It's probably it is definitely early 80s, but it's a good movie, man. Yeah. Good movie. This guy, but Richard Gere is just like this washed out military guy trying to turn his life around. Louis Gossett Jr. basically is just trying to break his will, break his rebellion. But he goes, "You eyeballing me, boy? Don't you be eyeballing me, boy?"
Call me boy.
No, see,
I would never have thought of it unless you said it. Nonetheless,
Nick, we got a great show lined up. We got an awesome guest coming in at 9:30 from the Lincoln Children's Zoo. Is going to tell you about the Iowa happenings, parking, care, daycare, and all that good stuff, and all the different things they have going on at the Lincoln Children's Museum. Nick, that place brings back a lot of memories for me with my kids going there. And did you go there as a kid at all?
A few times. I was fascinated with the fire truck that they had there.
Yes.
That's what I was, because I wanted to be a firefighter.
See, okay, as a kid, is that what you wanted to be as a firefighter?
Oh, 100%. The best gift I was ever given was like I got an authentic firefighter's like whole wardrobe from my grandma. I was 15. No, I'm just kidding. I was 6. But like my grandma you didn't even get the joke because you're looking at your laptop.
No, I was trying to look at what was going on.
That hurts my feelings.
You said you got
that hurts my feelings.
Okay, Nick.
I mean,
you know what?
You know what? I basically just.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I apologize. Will you please tell the story? Because
I don't want to now. It's embarrassing.
No, you got a gift from your grandma. It was your favorite gift. And what was it? A fire truck?
It wasn't a fire truck. It was a whole fire truck or firefighter's wardrobe, like a legit like heavy duty thing. And I made the joke that it was when I was 15, but it was when I was 6. But I was joking, but nope, it just kind of, it's okay. What's so exciting about the text line? What do we got on there today?
No, I was just trying to catch up.
Gosh, that just hurts my feelings.
Unknown texter 6785 says he doesn't want that AD smoke. Trey, you're exactly right. He goes, Nick's throat looks real punchable.
Hey, we're not doing that bit anymore. I thought we were done with that bit.
Now, Money G, come on, man. AD is bringing the attitude because he's already nervous about the Steelers game Sunday. And you know what? I am, Nick, because we play the Bengals. It doesn't matter. People, my buddy was saying, well, you're playing at home. It doesn't matter. Pittsburgh plays Pittsburgh ball. I don't know, Nick. The Steelers they're just being the Steelers, man.
Yeah.
Cincy, they already nipped us earlier. And so I just don't know what's going to go on with Pittsburgh on Sunday.
How about the Pats though last night?
Bro.
9-2 overall now.
Nick, they have been, and you know what the thing about it? There's not, me and you talked about this about 2 weeks ago when they were 7-2. They're just winning.
Yeah.
They're just, and the Jets didn't go away softly either as far as that goes. They battled in there as long as they could, but I'm gonna tell you, man, the Pats look dangerous right now, man.
This is what happens when you incorporate TreVeyon Henderson into the fold, right? Like this was Mike Vrabel,
Well, not fumbling the ball helps too.
Well, yeah, but we've seen kind of the growth of and the evolution of New England going through their running back room, right? Where it was like they used to have Damian Harris, and then they tried to ease in Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson was RB1, and then now they've tried to ease in TreVeyon Henderson. And it feels like, not in addition to just the 3 total touchdowns that he had last night, but even like in the last 2 weeks, it feels like TreVeyon's just continuously started to take on more of a load, more of a responsibility there. And last night we finally saw them let him unleash. And it, once again, it shows why he was a 32nd overall pick in the draft last year.
As much as I'm kind of torn with the Patriots, Swim, in that I like Mike Vrabel, but I do not like the Patriots.
Yeah.
Just because, and I gotta work on that, but not necessarily because I've seen them do some things. I'm just they're kind of like the Iowa of the NFL.
Yeah.
With the kind of the schemes and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm take that back. Not Iowa, Michigan of the NFL. That's why
I would say that. Yeah.
I meant to say Michigan, not Iowa, Michigan, because
I would say even the Saban Alabama teams at times, Saban Alabama teams, just because Saban and Belichick were so close. And then it became kind of a feeder. Like we saw
Saban wasn't using deflated balls though.
That's true. That's true. But
throwing cell phones in the ponds.
More specifically though, like that's why Mac Jones was an attractive draft piece for him, was because he came from the Saban offense, and Saban and Belichick with as close of a relationship as they have and stuff. You're able to, potentially have some seamless transition there. Now, obviously it wasn't as seamless, and Drake May looks like, their next franchise quarterback, but ultimately the Pats, man, 9-2 overall. They just keep doing their thing.
They're getting it done. I mean, love them, hate them regardless, but I know Rico's happy. My buddy Mike Lotz, Lotz Fade, he's happy. He's a Patriots fan, so I'm sure I'll hear about him. I want to get the next beard trim, etc. Swim, a lot of things going on in Nebraska as far as athletics go this weekend. Hey, Chris Leininger, my man, I know you're a race fan. I know your dad's a race fan. Come down here and pick up this Dale Earnhardt
There you go.
life-size cutout. On eBay, it's listed for $250. Come down here, Chris. And Chris goes right here. He goes, it's so weird to say Mr. Davis. I've known AD for a while, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone call him anything but AD. I've known Chris since he was a kid, like
Mr. Davis.
little kid. His dad, Chuck Leinecker, had a company called Leinecker Construction. Sold it to Millard Lumber years ago, and Chuck is all over the place now. But huge Husker fan. But I knew the reason why I know Chris and Chuck, Turner Gill, I think I've told you the story. Turner Gill, they would get us summer jobs.
Yeah.
And Turner Gill got me a summer job working for Leinecker Construction, Chris's dad, Chuck. And they're like, they're like family now. I couldn't fix anything, but I was one heck of a cleaner. So I would just kind of clean the after the subs left the houses and all the rest of that stuff. Chris, seriously, man, hit me up. Come if you're interested in this cutout. All the proceeds, again, folks, go to the Center for People, which they need to get that replenished. Real fast, folks, this weekend in Husker Athletics, before our guest comes in, I want to read this to you. Huskers volleyball tonight takes on UCLA. That's at 9 p.m. Tonight. Sunday, they take on USC at 1 p.m. Husker Wrestling has the national duels in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nick, I did not know this. I'm sure you probably did. It's the inaugural National Duels Invitational.
Yeah.
$200,000 is up for grabs.
Yeah, there's a lot of NIL money up for grabs this weekend.
I did not realize this. To the winning squad, both second and third place teams will earn $150,000 with prize money extending through the 8th place. All participating teams just for going.
Yeah,
20 G's.
That's right.
Just for going. So that's sponsored by Paycom. Men's basketball takes on Nick, which I think will be intriguing tomorrow. They take on Oklahoma tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Up there in North Dakota, South Dakota. And then women's basketball takes on North Dakota State at 12 o'clock on BTN Sunday at noon. That's also up in South Dakota at the Octagon Classic up there. So a lot of things going on in Husker Athletics. Wish them all the best of luck. Husker volleyball women take on number 17 ranked UCLA tonight too. So that should be a heck of a game. Folks, we'll be back. It's The Drive. It's throat punch time. We'll be back.
Need an adventure? How about the bright lights of Vegas? The magic of Orlando? Or the sunshine of Orange County? Now you can reach them all with new flights from LNK on Breeze Airways. Stretch out, relax, and enjoy the flight. Your vacation starts the moment you board at LNK. Book today at LincolnAirport.com. LNK. Make flying easy.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Fall is officially here, and Brown's Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in to see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown's Shoe Fit, they take the time to measure your feet to ensure proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. From now through the end of November, Ferndale fresh turkeys are just $3.99 per pound and in limited stock, perfect for your holiday meals. Plus, you can stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursday at the Mercado East or Fired Up Friday at the Mercado North. With locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha, get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel. 93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze and very warm with a high near 78. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a continued light breeze, low around 52. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, be breezy and colder with a high near 69. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you point your finger at me one more time,
it's me telling you to go. Like you're on. Your mic's on.
Get my microphone ready to go.
I was just letting you know.
You know, you keep pointing at me like you pointing like it's about to be on or something like that.
Not at all. I am the least confrontational person you'll meet.
You know what I'm gonna do? Wait, Nick, what you really need? I've been figuring this out, man.
You know I have a degree in psychology, right?
I did not know that. I do now, though.
My degree's in psychology and a minor in English.
Okay.
And Nick, what I think you need is a hug.
Come on over. Come on over.
During the break.
During the break,
I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to post it on social
Thank you.
media. And I'm going to punch you in the liver first. And then I'm going to give you a hug.
This is a great welcome to our guests here, AD. There's actually, you know what? It's important. Show your true colors.
Punch in the liver.
Show your true colors.
Folks, before we get started with our awesome guest, before I punch Nick in the liver, we want to let you know this segment is always brought to you by Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Jack has been a well-respected rep since 1999, can help protect your family, your home, your vehicle, even your future, and potentially Nick's liver.
Stop.
Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100 or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward and learn how Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services can help you. Nick, he sent me a picture this morning from Cuba.
Yeah.
I gotta send it to you. Dude, he's in like this 57 old school Chevy or something like that.
Man.
Hat tilted with a stogie.
That's awesome.
Jack may not come back.
No, I can't. I wouldn't blame him. It's about to get a little chillier here in Lincoln.
Yeah, it is. Folks, without further ado, we have an awesome guest, Ellie Charter, that's here this morning from the Lincoln Children's Museum. She is their Chief Marketing Officer right down the street. Ellie, good morning.
Good morning.
You just look like good morning.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Oh, you have no idea.
I don't ever know what he's going to say.
Okay. So what do you mean by that, dog?
Nothing. Just go ahead. Let's continue.
No, Ellie, it is great to have you here. Obviously, we appreciate the partnership as well. And Swim, I'm giving you shout outs, like I said, for the genesis of that relationship, going over to that meeting and having this partnership that we have with you for the home football games. Tell us about yourself. Tell us how long you've been at the Children's Museum, and just kind of your obviously Chief Marketing Officer. But what does some of those duties entail?
Sure. So I've been with the Children's Museum for a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Graduated from the University of Nebraska Lincoln with a business degree.
Mm-hmm.
Really got started in sports marketing, ironically.
Oh, wow.
My first job was at Northwestern University in their athletic department.
So like in Chicago?
In Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Northwestern.
Yeah. I have a little funny story about that. So my first day on the job, met the athletic director. And he says, "Oh, you're my Nebraska transplant," where the N on the helmet stands for knowledge.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's always one.
There's always one.
And I looked at him. I said, "Oh, they said it was national championship."
That's really good. That's really good.
And he
There
reminded
you go.
me he pays my paycheck.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure he did. And you were still employed.
I was.
You don't recognize the N because it means national championship. Some of your football team hasn't sniffed. Go ahead,
So Ellie, okay, walk us through just what this year's been like. Obviously, one thing that we've been talking a lot about on our show has been the game day play dates. And I love getting the updates from you as well, just on how busy you guys are, not only during the game day play dates, but also outside of it. Kind of just walk us through what this football season, that it's hard to believe it's already almost done, the regular season at least, what it's been like for you guys at the Lincoln Children's Museum.
I know we have been emailing each other for an entire football season, and now I get to see you in person. The game day playdates have been a huge success.
Yeah.
I think almost every single one has sold out. So the morning games have been a tougher draw. So the Iowa game is going to be an early game, but it's going to be an important game. So hopefully people are excited about that. The game day playdates just create a great opportunity for the kids to experience downtown Lincoln, the atmosphere. We have a Runza exhibit. We have a First National Bank photo booth. We have Valentino's Pizza at the U-Stop Cafe. So there's some of those iconic brands that you see inside Memorial Stadium that you also see inside the Children's Museum to kind of mirror that game day experience on their level.
So obviously we've talked about the game day play dates, but for those that you can talk about it better than anybody. So kind of just walk, if there's new listeners, if there's people going, okay, what in the world is a game day play date and why do I need to know about it? Kind of walk us through what it is.
So our game day playdates are offered for kids 5 through 12. We do ask them to be potty trained. So that's why the age of 5 is the cutoff. It's a different experience than a typical visit to the Children's Museum, because on a normal day, the grown-up must accompany the child into the museum to play. But on a game day playdate, we staff appropriately because of pre-registration so that you can drop your child off and they have their experience that we were talking about inside the museum while you walk across campus over to the stadium and enjoy the game without having to be asked to go to the concession stand for the 20th time or asking, when are we going to do the wave? Is the game over yet? Whatever questions kids come up with during a long football game.
You know, you talked about the Iowa game and it being an 11 o'clock game,
Mhm.
but also Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Do you think some parents will just drop their kids off and go shopping?
That is
that's
an
okay,
option. This is a sales angle I had not thought of. I love this.
Yes.
Yes, we are here for you. You
I'll
don't.
send you an invoice on that right there.
It
It ain't free, Ellie.
We'll see what we can work out.
But that would be a good way, an angle to say, you
Yeah.
know what, Black Friday shopping, they get a chance out, you know, for the atmosphere the kids do,
Yeah.
to do, and the parents know they got, you know, quality
Yeah.
daycare available. They're going to be participating in activities. So I would throw that out there.
I love that. Thanks for the idea.
Absolutely.
We are close to the public on Black Friday, so the game day play date is the only way to experience the museum on that day.
So tell us about the Winter Wonderland, the temporary exhibit that's going on. You see it include. I'm not going to. You tell us about it.
Yeah.
The Winter Wonderland, and obviously with the weather right now, it's kind of like Winter Wonderland, but kind of to get the people in the Christmas spirit, etc. Tell us more
Yes.
about that.
So we have transformed the museum over to the holidays already. And so on our lower level, there's a big open space where we have temporary exhibits set up. And we have a temporary ice skating rink that's actually made of this slick plastic. And so you wear socks. It's sock skating rink. And so grown-ups and kids alike can enjoy that experience without the freezing cold of an outdoor ice rink. We also have a little bin of snowballs, fabric snowballs, so we can have snowball fights. We have white bean bags to stack to make your own snowman, all without needing mittens and Kleenexes and the complaining of being cold.
I was going to say ADC. That's right up our alley because we hate the cold.
Yes, it is. You're speaking my language, my brother. You're speaking my language.
That's right up the alley. I want to go back real quickly to the Iowa game because there's a special thing that you guys are offering for the Iowa game if they sign up with the game day play dates, and it's a parking spot.
Yes. Since we are close to the public, our staff lot does not need to be used to capacity. So if you purchase a game day play date spot, you can add on a parking spot for $20. The first 18 to take the advantage of that. So that just makes it extra convenient for a parking spot right next to where you're dropping your kids off and picking them back up without having to walk across downtown with them.
And $20 on game day is a heck of a deal.
Great deal.
And the convenience, your kid doesn't have to walk anywhere. You're like you mentioned, you're going right back to pick your kid up at the same place your car is at. That's a great convenience right there.
And remind listeners, it's drop off is 90 minutes before the game, up to 60 minutes after the game is over. Correct?
That's correct. So 90 minutes before the game, that parking lot will be open for those that get the parking spot, and we'll start checking in kids. And then after the game, it's 60 minutes. So it's not a hard cutoff time. So if it goes into overtime, you don't have to feel like you have
Come
to
get
leave.
your kid.
Come get your-
Yeah.
you gotta-
All right, sorry. You gotta leave. Your kid will be outside.
We would never. They will be taken care of. And you can maneuver that traffic to get out of the stadium and get over there within 60 minutes easily.
You know, with the whole winter wonder, is it tough transitioning to all the different seasons? Or is Christmas one kind of easy for everybody to get involved with, as far as, you know, kids love it, adults love it, but of course you always got some bah humbugs. You know, that's always part of it. Does decorating the facility, decorating the whole building, to kind of help boost up the spirits for your staff as well?
Our staff is full of educators and education majors or people who have education degrees. So right up their alley to grab onto a theme and roll with it. So they do really love to help ideate and put all those together. But I mean, Christmas music's already going. So ask me again on December 23rd how I feel about it. But it's so far so good. Every season, the team just comes up with new ideas to make the space transform and look different for our guests.
You guys have some Winter Olympics as well that are coming up. Okay, tell us about that. Tell us how we can get AD involved.
Sure.
I put him on the spot there.
So
Look at him.
I don't have to run, do I?
Yes.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's going to be a lot of laps.
Walk us through the Winter Olympics.
So the ice skating rink, we are going to keep that up through the Winter Olympics. We do have a few local former Winter Olympians that we have contacted to come put on some like clinics and Q&A and photographs. So we'll be celebrating the Olympics and keeping that ice skating rink up until the Olympics are finished.
So what do you have to participate? Like, what do you have to do?
It'll just be asking questions about the Winter Olympics, learning about them. We like to incorporate anything that has like the bobsledding. So
that'll be cool.
Some information about that and tying it back to science and STEM activities and like the physics behind it.
I love it. I love it. No, I want to make sure we didn't miss
Yeah.
any of your sponsors that are going to be helping with that. Did you already mention some of those?
We do have some very generous sponsors who have helped put that together. White Castle Roofing, Kinetic, and Complete Children's Health. So we really appreciate their support so we could put on this exhibit. And it really is next level. If you check out our Instagram page, you can see some of the videos, or please come check it out in person.
So go ahead, Nick.
Well, I was going to say,
I want to make sure I get through these two.
we have plenty of time left in this
Okay.
conversation. I want to dive into the new exhibit that you guys have opening up in about a month. The new
Yes.
exhibit, LNK Lab,
Link Lab.
Link Lab, perfect. Okay, perfect.
So we have our museum does a great job of servicing kids 8 and under. And so some of the feedback we were getting when people weren't renewing memberships was that they would like to renew their membership for their younger kids, but the older kids didn't have that much to keep entertained, and it kind of became a struggle. So we are under construction now. Mid-December, we should be opening our Link Lab space, and that will age us up to the 8 to 12-year-old kids. And that's going to be broke out into 3 unique sections. We'll have our energy base, which I'm super excited about. It'll have a rock climbing wall that actually goes horizontal instead of vertical, and like go around some
Very smart.
challenges.
Insurance company's going to appreciate that too.
Our CO is very smart. And then we have a projector that has interactive games. So like math games. So you solve the math equation and jump over to the right answer. And so it projects on the wall and kids can work as a group to play with that. So the energy base will be a way to get rid of all that high energy that kids have. Then we'll have a book nook for the kids that have opposite interests. So a little bit calmer space with some graphic novels that they can use. These cool sculptures that they can balance items up on and just kind of zen out. And if you're not over 8, you can't come in the space. So it makes you feel like it's your
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then the final space is our maker studio. I think this is a really unique area. We're going to use upcycled products to create like new items for kids. We tested out some of our equipment with the middle schoolers, and their feedback was all, this is awesome, but what's the purpose? I think they know when they bring an art project home, their mom's going to say, oh, cool, and then put it in the trash kindly. So we are giving them a purpose. So our first nonprofit we're going to work with is the Humane Society, and we'll be upcycling t-shirts to create dog and cat toys.
That's
wow.
And then we'll have a different partner every 2 months in the community that they'll be making projects for and supporting.
I love that idea, that concept, and those kids get to see something from start to finish, or something they created that'll be used, and like you mentioned, not discarded to the trash. You said that like you've done that before.
I in the secret of night,
yeah.
I may throw away
I've
a
done the
few.
same. Oh, this is awesome, Dad. Where's my picture? Oh, we gave it away. The trash man.
Once again, Ellie from the Lincoln Children's Museum is with us here on the show, talking about game day play dates and their upcoming events, new exhibits as well. You can always visit them online to learn more. Now, Ellie, in your year at the museum, how have you seen community involvement, like kind of rally around you guys and be involved, their willingness to help out? Kind of just talk about how you've experienced the city work with the Lincoln Children's Museum.
We've been fortunate to have several partners who have helped us out. We have our 4 Super Saturday events a year. The one in March is our Read Across America event, and we partner with Link to Literacy on that.
Great organization.
And so kids, we ask our guests to bring in books to donate to Link to Literacy, and then they can choose a book for free from the supplies that Link to Literacy brings. And then we bring in some local authors and illustrators, and they will either read excerpts from their books, or they'll teach how to draw some of their characters and do little mini sessions for kids to get them involved and not just listen to a story, and really just spark that love for reading and learning in kids. So that's one of my favorite events we've done this year.
Now, obviously, to keep the museum functional and up to everybody's standards, right? It takes money. It takes investment, right? And from the community, from partners, from sponsors, just from everybody around. You guys have your annual fundraiser coming up with the Candy House kits. Kind of walk us through how folks can help out if they're interested in helping out during the holiday season.
Our Candy House kits are amazing. And I say this because I purchased them before I even worked there. So if you've ever tried to make a gingerbread house, you know, you have to have an engineering degree basically to construct it so it won't fall over. And so the Candy House comes as a constructed styrofoam base with a cardboard house. And then when you open the house up, inside has all the frosting, red, white, and green colors that you would need, all the candy, all of the cereal. It has ice cream cones that you can turn into trees, marshmallows. It has literally everything you need.
It's like prefabricated houses.
Right. So
I love it.
but you still get to bring your own imagination. So
Yes.
so you can just get right to the good fun part of decorating it. And so thanks to our donors for that, we have Walmart and Liberty Packing who provide those supplies to us. It is 100% proceeds coming back to the museum when
That's
you purchase it for $25. It's great for kids of all ages, but it's also great for businesses. If you're looking for a team building activity, you can have a competition between departments.
Yeah.
So there's lots of opportunities to use those candy houses.
You know, with so many things going on, all due seriousness, Ellie, that where kids can go to a place like Lincoln Children's Museum, and they're going to learn something while they're there as well. And it gives the parents a little bit of a respite, you know, to tap away, regardless if they go to the game or go shopping. And sometimes it's just like, you know, as parents, you just need some time to just collect your thoughts. So for all the activities that you and your teammates do, well done, and thanks for doing that for the city. Because I remember my kids when I was telling you before when we were off air, when they were little. I mean, that place provided hours of entertainment and fun. And I'm glad to hear you still have the space.
The lunar landing.
The lunar landing that's still there. My kids had so much fun on that thing, man. It's a lot of memories. Let me just say, you were talking, my mind just went back, and just how fast it goes too.
Yes, the space is great for kids to explore, use their imagination. Every kid has a different experience. Even if they're in Runza, they have a different experience of whether they're wanting to make the food, whether they're wanting to eat the food, if they're wanting to take it over to the construction tower and eat it in there, like they're on their work break. Kids' imaginations are so
It's amazing,
interesting that how they choose to use their items. So.
And that's what I'll say before we go. Nick asked you the question. That's another reason why I love it so much, because I mean, obviously, we love technology. It does a lot of great things, but and maybe I'm going against the grain here, but I'm sure some of our listeners agree. I think some of our kids today are cheated today because of technology in some other ways, because it's easy just to swipe and pick up a game. I mean, we would go to places like the museum and we would just lose ourselves for hours. I still remember, you know, just where was the huge elephant on campus? What hall was that?
Moral Hall.
Moral Hall. We would go in there on field trips and we would just go back in time.
Yes.
You know, just imagining you were alive back then, and the different exhibits they had, and kids today. I'm not saying all by any stretch, but it's so easy. And even in the airports, I see a lot of times they just got an iPad in front of their eyes. I mean, like at 2 years old.
Yeah.
And I get it. I totally get it. Believe me, I totally get it. But that's why I love what you and your colleagues do at the Lincoln Children's Museum. You allow kids' imaginations to be developed still. And I love that aspect of what you do.
Thank you. That is part of our mission for sure.
Absolutely.
We love to give kids space to explore their own imagination and creativity. We love, we always invite kids to be loud and make a mess. Like, you know, let's build this tower as tall as we can and let it fall. And, you know, as a parent, sometimes at home, you're like, oh, now I got to pick it up. But at the museum, you don't have to. Our staff is happy to help reset those exhibits and get it nice for the next guest.
I love that.
Ellie, before we let you go, remind the folks, how can they sign up for the game day play date, the parking spot?
Yes.
How do they get in first for one of those parking spots for the Iowa game?
So you'll go on our website, lincolnchildrensmuseum.org. Under programs, there's game day play dates, and you'll just register for the play date. And then the parking, because you do have to have you'll have to get the email afterwards that it prompts you to add on your parking pass. So
there you go.
I love it. I love it. Folks, we can't thank you enough for tuning in and listening again. If they want information, my chair went way down. I want to go to Children's Museum now. Can I go museum yet? Oh, you play back museum? I want to go museum too. My chair went down like that. I want to go museum.
Just go.
We'll go museum. Come on, yeah, I want to go museum, please. I don't know what
this is. Ellie, this is why I have to deal with on a daily basis.
I mean, bless you.
Thank you.
My chair went down. Yeah.
I know. It was a funny spectacle on the camera, but nonetheless,
my chair went down. Tell us how they find out about and how they register.
Sure. So lincolnchildrensmuseum.org is the best way. And if you're having any troubles, you can call our main line and we'll be happy to help you.
I'll come and answer the phone for you too. They'll say, welcome to the Lincoln Children's Museum. This is ED.
This is Mr. Davis.
I might need to hire that voice for our PA system.
I don't know if you want that.
Yeah. As I'm getting arrested, honestly.
No.
Ella, we can't thank you enough for stopping by. And again, a huge thank you to you and your teammates for providing those experiences for kids and both their families as well.
Thank you for letting me interrupt
bet.
your sports talk for a while.
no
gosh,
worries.
absolutely.
No worries. Thank you.
Trust
much.
me. It's fine.
We'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze. Be very warm with a high near 78. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a continued light breeze, low around 52. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, be breezy and colder with a high near 69. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and it's that time of the year again. Time for the annual Happy Honda Days at Honda of Lincoln. With me on the line, Andy Goodyear, to tell us all about it.
The exciting news is we have more selection and more savings. We have over 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from, with a great opportunity to get year-end savings on every remaining new 2025.
Do you have some Happy Honda Day specials?
Sure do, Charlie. For example, you can lease a new 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid for just $349 a month, and we have financing from just 0% APR. We've also included over 125 pre-owned of all makes and models, and as always, our certified pre-owns are in this sale as well.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Need an adventure? How about the bright lights of Vegas? The magic of Orlando? Or the sunshine of Orange County? Now you can reach them all with new flights from LNK on Breeze Airways. Stretch out, relax, and enjoy the flight. Your vacation starts the moment you board at LNK. Book today at LincolnAirport.com. LNK. Make flying easy.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Come watch the Lincoln Stars on Saturday, November 15th as the Sioux Falls Stampede come to town. It's flyaway night as the Stars are giving away 2 round-trip flights to Orlando courtesy of the Lincoln Airport. Every ticket is a registration, and you must be present at the game to win when the prize is drawn in the third period. There's no Husker volleyball or football game that night, so pack the icebox on Saturday, November 15th against the Sioux Falls Stampede for flyaway night. Fall is officially here, and Brown's Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in to see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown's Shoe Fit, they take the time to measure your feet to ensure proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown's Shoe Fit, 66th and King.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into the drive, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. A massive thanks to Ellie Charter of the Lincoln Children's Museum for stopping in and dropping some knowledge on everything that's going on at the Lincoln Children's Museum. AD, man, really cool opportunities coming up. Winter Olympics are coming up. They have a new exhibit link lab for kids that are 8 to 12 years old. And so it's some really good, exciting stuff. In addition to their game day play dates, one more remaining for the Iowa game, and it comes with a parking spot, so you can register for those today at the LincolnChildren'sMuseum.org.
That place, Nick, like I said, I mean, we joke a lot and everything, but seriously, I love the fact that kids can go there and their imaginations get unleashed. You know, they can just be kids. And one thing I would say to the parents out there listening, and this is just totally unsolicited advice from a guy who's just been through it. I know sometimes all the toys that are all over the floor, the Legos, the cars, and you're stubbing your toes, and the billion pair of shoes in the laundry room or the front porch when all the kids are there. I'm going to tell you, that means there's activity. That means there's life there, because there's going to come a time to where you're not going to have any shoes to pick up. There's not going to be any cars or Legos or army men laying on the floor. And that shows you that's a chapter that's gone that you never get back. So enjoy the chaos while you can, because it goes quick. So it will be a short segment, quick history segment. Am I correct on that, man?
You're right.
Quick history segment that we'll have for you. So what was your favorite toys to pull this up? What was your favorite toy? You mentioned the fire trucks and things like that, but besides the fire trucks,
the Hot Wheels, man.
Oh,
the I can still see them now. I wonder if my parents, I would imagine they still have them. But I mean, we're talking about how I would have a giant box of just Hot Wheel cars. And I'd go out into the living room, and I can hear it now. Dump them all out. It'd be mid-afternoon. My mom would go, Nick, if you're going to dump them all out, you better pick them all up. And I can hear it now, but I would act like I was running a city with the little Hot Wheel cars. That's all it would be.
Did you have the carry case form? Any kind of carrying case?
No real carrying case. So, it was just a giant tub that was just all mixed. And so that's why I had to dump them all out, is because I had to see every single one that I have.
You know what was cool, Nick? Growing up, we lived where I live, obviously, where the McDonald's is on 27th Street is right now.
Oh, I do know where that is.
Well, right next to it used to be a thrift store, Goodwill.
Really?
Yes. And
On 27th and Pine Lake?
No. 27 North 27th Street.
Oh, North 27th. Okay.
way opposite direction.
Yeah, way opposite. Yes. Okay. Now I know exactly.
But when I was growing up, it was kind of like, we didn't care. We got our stuff at the thrift store, man.
Yeah.
Quick story about the thrift store. So my mom found for me a carrying Hot Wheel case for my Hot Wheels at the thrift store for 50 cents. And sometimes kids would tease you if you got your clothes from the thrift store. We didn't care. We didn't know we didn't have anything as far as that goes, as far as a lot of money. Also, Nick, check this story out, man. My mom bought me a double-breasted Hugo Boss suit from the thrift store.
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically a real high. You've heard of Hugo Boss?
Mm-mm.
The designer Hugo Boss?
No.
Think of Polo or
Okay,
Ralph Lauren.
so what's it called?
Hugo Boss. Hugo. Hugo Boss, or just Boss.
Suit?
Yes, Hugo Boss. If they even make suits,
Oh, wow.
they're very high end.
Yeah.
Okay? Bought this suit for $8.
No way.
And guess what? That suit ended up from the thrift store on 27th Street and ended up at the White House. Tyrone Williams wore it to the White House.
No way. That is insane.
If you look at Tyrone Williams' picture in the White House when the Browns team went there, he's wearing that suit that went from the thrift store to the White House.
Imagine the person that gave that suit up is just like, well, all right.
My mom bought that suit for $8.
That's so fun.
And that suit ended up in the White House meeting the president, man, after the national championship game, man. Tell us, hey, DD, I borrowed that suit, dog. Went to the White House.
Went to the White House.
From the 27th, North 27th.
That's fun.
1600 Pennsylvania Ave.
That's so fun.
So that's your history for the day.
That was funny.
This Bear said, but in the 60s, it was high end.
Yeah.
Hey, Barney, yes, he goes, I grew up on 27th Holdridge. Remember going there quite a bit, then going to Dairy Queen's, getting the snack. Yes, indeed, Barney. Barney, we didn't live too far from each other at all, man. I don't know if I'm older or younger than you, but some of those same places, man, there's a lot of good finds.
That's
now
awesome.
the kids, it's the thing to go through. It's called thrifting. That's kind of your generation, Swim. They go
Yeah,
thrifting.
I go TJ Maxx. I just went to TJ Maxx on Friday.
TJ Maxx is not really thrifting.
Well, it's not thrifting, but it's essentially like oversell.
Yeah.
It's oversale and stuff like that. So
you can find some good stuff at the thrift store.
Oh yeah, I used to find some team issue Nebraska gear there a couple of years ago. And then you just get to know people that
just kind of give it to you first.
They give it to you firsthand. Say, Nick, I don't want this stuff anymore. Shout out to K-Dub.
Barney, those were the days, man, where you could just go and do stuff like that. Folks, we come back. We're going to go around the world in college football. A lot of games this weekend. I mean,
Barney goes, you are older.
You are older. Yeah, it was just straight to the point. You are older.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted here. Okay.
You old dog.
Only reason I remember going to Dairy Queen is because my mom told me that we went to Dairy Queen.
Riley said, AD, mix that voice with Gus. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, and I felt
I'm
bad.
not gonna do it.
Ellie was sitting there going, oh boy.
Well, Nick, my chair
What did
just
I
went
get
down,
into?
dog.
Oh, I know. I saw.
It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Folks, we come back. At first, Nick, I was like, man, there ain't no games on this.
You were hating.
And then I looked at it a little closer.
Yep.
There's some intriguing matchups this weekend. We'll talk about it when we come back, folks. It's The Drive. It's Friday. We'll be right back.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through November 16th, enjoy USDA Choice Tomahawk ribeyes $14.99 per pound. USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strips $9.99 each. All natural boneless chicken breasts $2.48 per pound. And all natural thick cut bone-in pork chops $2.88 per pound. Plus, call ahead now to reserve your fresh turkey for Thanksgiving. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Need an adventure? How about the bright lights of Vegas? The magic of Orlando? Or the sunshine of Orange County? Now you can reach them all with new flights from LNK on Breeze Airways. Stretch out, relax, and enjoy the flight. Your vacation starts the moment you board at LNK. Book today at LincolnAirport.com. LNK. Make flying easy.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out the all-new Epic Effects. Epic Effects is designed to blast body fat, curb cravings, and provide the smooth energy to get you through the day. Home of free samples and better than internet pricing, Epic Effects can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Come watch the Lincoln Stars on Saturday, November 15th as the Sioux Falls Stampede come to town. It's flyaway night as the Stars are giving away 2 round-trip flights to Orlando courtesy of the Lincoln Airport. Every ticket is a registration, and you must be present at the game to win when the prize is drawn in the third period. There's no Husker volleyball or football game that night, so pack the icebox on Saturday, November 15th against the Sioux Falls Stampede for flyaway night.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Are you familiar with everything the Lincoln Children's Museum offers? Camps, field trips, and game day playdates are just a few of the extraordinary programs provided by the Lincoln Children's Museum. When you spend a day with your family at the Lincoln Children's Museum, your child's mind can explore while enjoying the many interactive exhibits they have, while keeping admission prices extremely affordable. Stop by the Lincoln Children's Museum today in downtown Lincoln, or visit them online for more information at lincolnchildrensmuseum.org.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. From now through the end of November, Ferndale fresh turkeys are just $3.99 per pound and in limited stock, perfect for your holiday meals. Plus, you can stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursday at the Mercado East or Fired Up Friday at the Mercado North. With locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha, get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainer, driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of BJ Bradford up the floor to Jack Ostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this fabulous Friday. The sun is out. It is shining. The weather is beautiful. This is an unbelievable November 14th swim. The
Heck
temperatures be like this, man. I was talking to one of the contacts that will be in Galveston where I go. He goes, "You're probably ready to get out of that cold weather this weekend." I'm like, bruh.
Actually, can we postpone this for a month when I am ready to get out of the cold weather?
I'm like, this weather is not bad here at all.
I'm wearing shorts and a short sleeve hoodie today.
Yeah, and you're fine with it too.
I'm chilling.
Because temperature right now, man, we're looking at, let me see, what do we got here temp-wise right now? 57 degrees.
Wow.
57, and it's November 14th, so I will definitely take all of this weather that we have. Nick, out of the games this weekend, which one are you most intrigued with?
It's got to be Oklahoma, Alabama. It has to be Oklahoma, Alabama. That game tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Kickoff on ABC. Just the conversations that are surrounding Kalen DeBoer. I don't know what Kalen DeBoer's future is in Alabama. I think it's still uncomfortable there if he loses this game. If he wins it, though, I mean, do we see him try to go somewhere new? Like I don't know if what the future is. And the only place that he would go would be LSU. But it'd be the matter of if LSU feels like they can swing a big enough stick. Now, if I was a betting man, I would not say that I think Kalen DeBoer is leaving Alabama. But
I was going to ask you that.
More so than not, like when it's all said and done, Oklahoma and Bama, man, like this is a chance for Brent Venables to continue to prove that he has Oklahoma on the right trajectory. John Mateer was a Heisman candidate before he got hurt and got banged up. Alabama's been really strong the last couple of weeks of the season here. I think this is the most intriguing game of the day tomorrow.
Do you think, Nick, I'm interested about Oklahoma in particular. I think I would be surprised, not shocked. I'm not shocked with any coach and leave it in this day and age anymore. I'd be surprised if DeBoer was to go someplace else.
I would be shocked too.
But what I would not be surprised nor shocked with is if that OU loses this one. I mean, they're 7-2. That puts them at 7-3. Okay. Obviously the 3:30 matchup. Dude, I just think his seat, it just seems like it's a little warm.
Oh, I heavily disagree
with Venables. I mean, granted, it's who you're losing to. It's Alabama. They're losing. Who they're lost? It was Alabama, Texas, and who else did they lose to?
So that's what I was just about to look up.
It wasn't like they were slouches. Alabama, Texas, and Michigan. No, they beat Michigan.
They beat Michigan. It was Oklahoma so far this season has lost to Texas against number 8 Ole Miss, and then potentially Bama.
That's it.
I think here's the thing.
I think he's all right.
Here's why I say that Brent Venables is safe. Now, I'm never one to justify quality
director as well.
Yeah, but I'm never one to justify quality losses. But Oklahoma last year, even their losses were to 6th ranked Tennessee, number 1 Texas, and once again 18th ranked Ole Miss and 24th ranked Missouri. They also had a 24-3 win against 7th ranked Alabama at the time last year. This is an Oklahoma team that also athletic directors and boosters and investors, fans, they want to see changes. They want to see action, right? And if you're not going to be able to win games, it is what can you do off of the field to potentially put yourself in a better position to provide results on the field. In Oklahoma's case, they did something where Oklahoma goes out, they went out and hired Ben Arbuckle, who was the offensive coordinator at Washington State last year, hired Ben Arbuckle, brought him into Oklahoma, also brought Ben Arbuckle's quarterback, John Mateer from Washington State, into Norman. So you talk about seamless transition, sticking with, parties that know each other there. You kind of inject life into that offense. And then Brent Venables, being the defensive mastermind that we know he is from his days at Clemson, he's now transitioned Oklahoma into what they were under Lincoln Riley, was an offensive juggernaut, quarterback whisperer, Heisman after Heisman, draft pick after draft pick on that offensive side, especially at quarterback, with guys like Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, and even going forward into Spencer Rattler. It's you have draft pick after draft pick, but when it's all said and done now, this Oklahoma team is so much more balanced, and it feels like they are posed to actually be in a better spot to compete against the top teams of the SEC conference because they have a strong defense. Defense
Right.
is their strongest side of the ball right now, with the offense not lagging too far behind.
Yeah, Nick, after you explain it that way, and you're not just explaining something, you're sharing facts on it. I think the teams that obviously we're not justifying, quality losses because you still lost, but it's not like he's losing to teams that are less talented. You know what I'm saying? Or inferior teams. He's losing some quality teams, and obviously they want to win those. But tomorrow's going to be an interesting game with OU and Alabama. That game's at 3:30. Nick, another game that intrigues me, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Oklahoma. So Oklahoma's currently top 7 in the country in total defense. They're top 5 in the country in rushing defense in the SEC. With scoring defense, Oklahoma is pretty close to the top as well, 8th in the country. And so even in these weeks for Oklahoma, where John Mateer has not been fully healthy, and who knows if he truly is to this point still, Oklahoma, they're coming off of a road win at Tennessee. They had a bye week last week, right? So that's beneficial going into the final 3 games of the season. Here's the thing, man. If they can piggyback, and we look back on this season and say, okay, you know what? Here's the wins that they have against the opponents. They have a double-digit win against Michigan at home, like you're supposed to, probably. You have a win on the road at South Carolina, a win on the road at Tennessee. And then you look at what's ahead for them. At Alabama, against Missouri, and at home against LSU. If you're able to finish the season 3-0, you're talking about a 10-2 type of year. Brent Venables is looked at as a really good coach in the SEC. And Oklahoma, they just continue to have the momentum in the transfer portal and on the recruiting trail. And so I think tomorrow's game is massive. I think it's bigger for Kalen DeBoer, but it's a huge opportunity for Brent Venables to continue to prove his worth in the SEC.
Nick, first of all, you look at Oklahoma's schedule overall, there's only 3 games that are just like, obviously Illinois State, Temple, they blew them out. In Kent State, the rest of those are quality opponents. South Carolina was a lot better earlier in the year than they are right now as far as that goes. But like you mentioned, this month alone, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, LSU, that's their doggone November, bro. Yeah. Tennessee, Bama, Missouri, and LSU. Like you said, and the more that I look at this schedule, Nick, the more I agree with you. It's kind of like, well, dude, it's like I said, it's not like he's out there losing against slouches. The teams he was supposed to beat, he blew out. And even South Carolina at the time, back on October 18th, was still, somewhat of a legitimate team. I mean, they're 3-6 now, but actually their quarterback is even leaving right now. But if you've seen that yesterday, he's hitting the transfer portal this late in the season. So he shows you the ship is kind of falling apart there in South Carolina for the Gamecocks as far as that goes. So that's going to be a good game at 3:30. Alabama's favorite by 5.5 is the spread on that game. Nick, another intriguing game, man, is your Marcus Freeman Notre Dame Fighting Irish 7-2 versus number 22 Pittsburgh at noon, who's also 7-2.
Yeah.
That game, man, even our little group thing, I was thinking, I chose Pittsburgh.
Oh.
I chose Pittsburgh, man. Not to beat them, but I think they're going to do more than we think they're going to do. And I could be shocked, but I just think that's an intriguing game, man.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame. So don't forget, Notre Dame started this season. They lost to Miami, and then they lose to Texas A&M.
Game they definitely should have won if their field goal kicker would have took care of business.
They should have. I mean, you think about the way they started 0-2, and now here they are. They've won every game since. I just think that when you look at Notre Dame, the blueprint is clear, right? And CJ Carr, true freshman quarterback, is really talented, but the blueprint is there that they need to run with their horses, man. You talk about Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price, two of the best running backs in the country. I mean, I would equate them not as talented, but very close to the duo that was Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins for the Ohio State Buckeyes last year. That's what I would equate these two guys to. Different running styles, sure, but in terms of the effectiveness of being able to run the ball for them, it's what Notre Dame needs to do to win games. I mean, you look at the back, and they've put up a lot of points over the last few weeks, even going back to week 3, put up 56 points in back-to-back weeks against Purdue and then Arkansas, then put up 36 against NC State, put up 34 against USC. I mean, these are in monsoon-type environments as well. That USC game was one that they weren't even going to play. I mean, it was crazy. They were getting ready to postpone that game a full week, because both teams had a bye the next Saturday. And so it was one of those where you sat there and said, okay, maybe we postpone this a week and we play it next weekend. And they ended up playing in a monsoon type of weather and ended up beating USC 34-24. And a big reason why was because of their ground game. The blueprint's there for both sides. Notre Dame needs to run the ball effectively to win. If Pitt wants any shot to beat Notre Dame tomorrow at 11 a.m. on ESPN or ABC, you have to be able to stop the run, and nobody's been able to do that to this point.
Nick, as I'm looking at these games, man, I'm becoming a lot more intrigued at some of these. Of course, we keep it in the conference. You got number 21 Iowa at number 17 USC, 3:30 p.m. game, Big Ten Network. Supposed to be a lot of rain there.
Yeah.
So I think that's just going to be a slug match.
Plays into Iowa.
I think it does, man.
I mean, as gross as that sounds, it plays into Iowa's strengths. I mean, and then in addition, I know we got to get to break in a few minutes, AD, but in addition, tonight's game, Clemson and Louisville. I mean, you talk about there's ACC potential there. You at the top, you have 4 teams that are 5-1 overall, and then you have Louisville, who's 4-2. If Louisville, who is going through some stuff with their coach right now, trying to figure out if they want to extend Jeff Brom, which they need to, what's his future look like? You're getting Clemson on a down year, essentially, right? And you get Clemson at home. This is a game. If you're Louisville, you cannot lose. You cannot lose this game to the Clemson Tigers today. And it's a really good Friday night game to have. And on the flip side, if you're Clemson, you're still playing for a bowl game. A bowl game is not for sure right now. You're sitting there at 4-5 overall, and your upcoming schedule, it looks like, so obviously Louisville tonight, then it's Furman. And then you travel to South Carolina, and who knows what that rivalry game does. So you'll go ahead and beat Furman next week, but are you going to be able to knock off either Louisville on the road or South Carolina on the road?
Actually, in-state rival.
In-state rival. Yeah, you have to win one of those two. You have to win one of those two just to get to 6 wins.
Bill and Bennett, I'm with you, man. He goes, I'm usually not a fan of Georgia, but he's going for Georgia tomorrow. Number 10, Texas, 7-2, takes on number 5, Georgia, 8-1 tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Georgia's favored by 6.5. Real quick here. Also, my man, you know what? Bones, I do remember that place. Bones says, hey, did you remember the old guy on the corner of 27th and Holdridge that ran a bait shop out of his house? That was my grandfather, Pete. You know what, Bones? I know my older brother, Mark, and my cousin, Paul, and those guys. I'm almost positive, and Johnny, Perry, I'm positive those guys probably bought bait from your grandfather back in the day, man, because I remember the house. I never bought bait, but those guys would go fishing, Nick, over by that creek right behind the Devaney, Salt Creek or whatever.
Smell.
They would ride their bikes, and I'm you know what, Bones? I'm almost positive they bought bait from your grandfather's house there, man. So, man, thanks for sharing that, man, because I remember that house vividly right on 27th and Holdridge. Swim, I got to duck out.
Yes, you do.
I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
I will be back on Tuesday. I get back in town Monday night, but I will definitely be in touch. Folks, again, I want to thank all of you for the contributions that are going towards the Dale Earnhardt. Me, along with an anonymous listener, are going to match some funds, whatever that bid is. We're going to keep that going until next week. We have no major hurry to get it in, but definitely want to get those funds in before the holidays, before Thanksgiving. So, again, that Dale Earnhardt cutout, if you go to the ticket and check us out on X, formerly Twitter, you can see the cutout of Dale Earnhardt, the life size. It's valued at $250. If we just sold it to eBay, we'd get $250. we'd like to do more than that if possible. Swim, take it away, man.
All right, that is it. I will be back with the drive. We'll continue NFL conversation on the other side here on the ticket.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. From now through the end of November, Ferndale fresh turkeys are just $3.99 per pound and in limited stock, perfect for your holiday meals. Plus, you can stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursday at the Mercado East or Fired Up Friday at the Mercado North. With locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha, get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out the all-new Epic Effects. Epic Effects is designed to blast body fat, curb cravings, and provide the smooth energy to get you through the day. Home of free samples and better than internet pricing, Epic Effects can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through November 16th, enjoy USDA Choice Tomahawk ribeyes, $14.99 per pound. USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strips, $9.99 each. All-natural boneless chicken breasts, $2.48 per pound. And all-natural thick-cut bone-in pork chops, $2.88 per pound. Plus, call ahead now to reserve your fresh turkey for Thanksgiving. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, the #1 fastest growing GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln area. We are going to keep this train rolling in a big way with new half-ton and 4x4 pickup trucks starting at $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You heard that right, $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You pick which one works better for you. Please stop on in the dealership and meet the team or check us out at CoppellCars.com. Stock number C280930. All deals with approved credit.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at GrazingGouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in. It is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert here. AD had to step out, and guess who's stepping in? It is Jake Bachhoven. Bach, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I don't know if I have the baby voice that AD could put on, so I'm not going to even attempt that.
I tell you, man. I love AD. I love AD to death. That guy can do a lot of different things.
Multi-talented.
He is, multifaceted to say the least there. But anyway, no, he's off to a speaking engagement out in South Lincoln. So appreciate that he stuck around as long as he did. Normally he has to do like mic checks and stuff. He must not have to today. He's speaking at Wilderness Ridge, actually, is where he's going.
Is he dressed up pretty snazzy then?
No, he had a t-shirt on. No, just kidding. He changed. He just got some, I don't know if I can say this. He just got some new merch, and it's like his brand. And whatever, so he put a polo on and stuff. But
nice.
Anyway, yeah, that'll be available for purchase, I'm sure, at some point.
It's his own brand?
It's his own brand.
That's awesome. Yeah, I want one.
I know.
I'll wear some AD.
That's what I'm telling you. I want to as well. I'm a big supporter of Aaron Davis.
That's right.
Anyway, either way, 402-464-5685 Honda Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line. Bach, first off, tell the folks where you're going to be doing your guys' show today.
Yeah, we're going to go live on Bach in the Black Shirt from 1 to 3 at Husker bowling practice. So that'll be fantastic. I mean, this is a historic program, obviously. Maybe the program of programs in bowling. I know they've got the I don't know what they call it exactly, the BPI or whatever. They've got the highest ranking there. So, I mean, it's going to be fun. We already have some of the gals do shows here. So we're a little bit familiar. And then we're going to see if Terrell can bowl. He said, it's funny because the last week I was kind of talking with him about what his bowling average was. And he said, about 180. He's not all that good.
No way.
And then over, as I kind of talked him down a little bit, he was able to go down to about 140. So
there's
we're going to see
not
what
a
we get out of
shot
it.
that Terrell bowls a 180. How many games would it take for you, Bach, to bowl 180?
I think I've done that once in my life. I think my high of all time might have been like scratching 181. I really don't remember at this point, but I'm usually around a 120, something like that. Embarrassed if I don't break 100, but pretty comfortable fit in there. But 120 is my goal.
So an amateur bowler's score, okay, Terrell, is a solid average is typically between 130 and 170. With a good amateur, I'm often scoring in the 180 to 200 range.
Maybe he's a good amateur.
Not a shot.
We'll see.
Not a shot. Now, my biggest issue when I bowl, I don't put spin on it. Like,
Right.
I don't put any English on it. And so I just throw it as hard as I can, just right of the front pin.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my aim
That's the
spot
goal,
every
yeah.
time. And, who knows?
That's
I
right. Yeah, I do
don't
the
play
same
well.
thing, except for I try to like cross it over sometimes.
Oh.
Right, to just go to just either the left, but start on the right. I think that might directionally work. I don't know if it does or not.
I wonder what pound of balls they use.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think, it's interesting. I used to, this is bad of me to say, I used to make fun of my friend because he had his own bowling ball and bowling shoes.
Was he a good bowler? You made fun of him.
He
for it.
bowled in high school.
Yeah.
Was he good? He was fine.
Yeah.
That's how I learned about how oil patterns worked
Mm.
with bowlers, is because he was very, very upfront and very annoying with it. So anyway, a lot of people, I can't say the name because there's a lot of people that will know him, and also know his father because he's involved with broadcasting world and stuff like that. But anyway,
All
it's
right.
not, it's not worth it.
One more clue.
No, yeah,
We're
no more
getting there, yeah.
clues. No more clues. Anyway,
It's funny though because you go to a bowling alley, there's always those people. I mean, can make fun of Terrell. There are people that can like bowl 200, and
that's
there's
great.
always like people
There's
that
just
are
not a
pretty good.
shot Terrell does.
Yeah, that's right. I got a buddy that does that. I mean, he's the same way. Had his, got bowling shoes and all that. He can go underneath his, granny shot or whatever. He can go behind the back. He can put spin, all that sort of
There's not a
stuff. And he's usually
chance.
hitting strikes left and right. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just going to try to chuck it down there like you do. The only problem is if you miss them, right? If there's a gap and
Yeah.
you have to pick them up, then you don't have any spin on it. It's pretty tough to get those.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, 402-464-5685 Honda Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line. Bach, I asked, or AD asked me, the most intriguing college football game on the docket this weekend. Is there one that sticks out to you?
It might not surprise you, but Iowa USC in the rain.
That is disgusting.
Is probably among the most intriguing to me.
To you.
There are some other good ones. I suppose Georgia, Texas could be something that you'd look into.
But if you could pick any game to actually go to, which game are you going to this weekend?
Is Georgia, Texas at Georgia?
It's
I'm trying
at
to think.
Texas.
Okay, that might.
Or
take
no,
a-
excuse me, it's at Georgia.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I do want to go between the hedges. I've never been there. And that would be a crazy atmosphere. So, in all honesty, it's probably that one. The reason I obviously we're all in Big Ten land. You have these opponent that you played in USC, opponent you
That's
will play in
disgusting.
Iowa. A clash of styles, if you will, as well. But also, I'm having a harder time seeing Big Ten getting 4 teams in. USC
Really?
seems like the best
Okay.
possibility. They've got Iowa in the rain this weekend, and then they've got Oregon.
Yeah, it's tough.
I just don't know if they're going to get 4 in. Washington kind of excluded themselves
Yeah.
from it. For what it's worth, Iowa right now is the highest ranked 3-loss team. So if you're looking for a 3-loss team to get a bid, maybe playoff implications on the Iowa side. I wouldn't necessarily bet on that, but I just don't see a path. And the crazier thing is I could even see more of a path because Oregon's got a tough schedule down the stretch of them. Obviously, I don't think they'll necessarily drop 2 games down the stretch here, but that might even be more likely than getting a 4th team in.
So this is a game, man. It feels like you have to get 4 though. It feels like the committee will force a 4th.
It could. I think I still go back to that 4-team playoff where they forced the SEC team in with Nick Saban over Florida State. And I think that was a lot of people point to the quarterback injury and say, well, yeah, this, that, and the other thing. I think that was the SEC. I think that's what that was.
Yeah.
And maybe rightfully so. Remember at that time too, the SEC had their string of championships in a row. So I think that's fair. I heard you guys talking about the Oklahoma-Alabama game too. I do think that's really intriguing.
Of course.
Especially with what you're talking about with the Oklahoma coach needing some wins. It's crazy. They've got a crazy schedule down the stretch too. They're ranked 12th. They could finish the regular season with 4 losses. I don't think anybody would necessarily bat an eye. And is Oklahoma still, are they going to do the win total thing?
Yeah.
That we've seen some of these other, as soon as LSU or Penn State are statistically eliminated from the playoffs to get rid of their coach. I don't think that, it's later in the season. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. But just specifically toward what they can do, the defense, like you said, is leading that team. John Mateer, once a Heisman Trophy candidate, after the injury hasn't been the same. But remember, Oklahoma is a heavy underdog, beat Alabama last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it also
24-3.
Yeah. It also further kind of is the conversation. I think Alabama's pretty much in, aren't they? I mean, would
It feels like it.
Would it behoove them not to play in the SEC championship game? We can kind of go through that again if they lose 2 in the regular season. So, I mean, it is somewhat of a mess. And I saw a tweet too the other day. So, I mean, it's very possible, likely landing that that Ohio State and Indiana will play for the conference championship with really nothing on the line. Both of them probably going to get a bye week. The only thing on the line is the Big Ten championship. And somebody's, well, you can't belittle the Big Ten championship. I already have. I mean, I can't pretend like it's the same meaning as it was before.
Yeah.
When it's just, it feels like it's just kind of getting in the way. Again, there's money to be made there. You can technically have a champion there, but I kind of put it more in the conversation of college basketball tournament champion, which maybe there's some heavy opinions on that, but to me, that never is a great way to determine a champion when you do those conference champion tournaments at the end. And so, I mean, this is obviously a regular season, but it just doesn't have as much meaning.
It's interesting. So how about this? This is where, man, you talk about some of these bonuses that these coaches are in line for. So Indiana is a great example, just for fun, because I was looking to see if there's payouts for universities when they make the Big Ten championship. Big Ten doesn't do that. Big Ten doesn't do it. I mentioned yesterday with Austin that you get an additional $4 million for every college football playoff game that you play in. It does not include travel expenses. So you actually get $4 million for playing the game, an additional $3 million for travel expenses from the NCAA. And so in the first 2 rounds, you get $4 million. In the next 2 rounds, in the semis and the championship game, you get $6 million for just playing. Ohio State made $16 million last year, because and an additional $16 million last year. No, excuse me. If I do this math correct, $4 million for the first, $4 million for the second, 6 and 6. So we're looking $20 million. They made an additional $20 million last year just for making the national championship game, and that's your rev share. That's your rev share right there, right? But so anyway, as we're looking at reasons to, I guess value the Big Ten championship, how about this? Kurt Cignetti will receive a $500,000 bonus for making the college football playoff, which they will.
Yeah.
He also receives a $1 million bonus if he wins the Big Ten championship.
Okay.
So you're talking about in the span of less than a month, just in a bonus, just for making the games and winning one of them, you're going to make $1.5 million in bonuses. I mean, that's there's a lot on the line for coaches in these games, even as much as players.
Which is interesting too, because obviously, he just signed his contract.
Yeah.
He'll be set. I mean, he'll be pretty good to go from here. So, I mean, that is something to kind of pay attention to and look forward to. But like you said, even if you compare that, in the Big Ten championship game, for instance, if you're down 13 points in the third quarter and Mendoza's banged up, not hurt, but banged up, are you even doing your own math there thinking, okay, I might not make $1 million here, but if I keep him healthy for the playoffs, maybe we can advance some rounds and I can make more millions moving forward. So I just think there's an interesting strategy that could, kind of pop up in those championship games if they're already crowned. And that's not necessarily every conference. I mean, you might see the ACC likely be a 1-bid league. I mean, they're probably their championship game is going to be survive and advance. So it's not going to be the same case for everybody. And, so you can kind of determine, but even then it's kind of like the ACC championship last year. How much do you, and we don't know, we could see a surprise run, but how much, as you're watching that game, do you expect that ACC team to make a run in the playoffs anyway?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's fascinating. The Cignetti stuff, once again, just to go back to that real quick. This is a guy that 2 years ago was making $677,000. Next year, he'll make 11.2.
Jeez, that is a blow up.
I mean, you're talking a $10.5 million raise in 3 seasons. It's incredible. It's incredible. And in addition, he gets $1 million retention bonus every year. He gets, if he wins against Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, he gets $1 million there. If he gets $500,000, I mean, you're talking about you can creep over $13-14 million in just bonuses and in complete pay for Kurt Cignetti, and Ryan Day's in the same conversation, obviously. But if you're able to go far and win games, It's wild. When in 2023 with James Madison, $677,000 of total pay.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. Then you see, all these agents too. I know I mean, everybody's talked about the fact that there's so many openings and not enough coaches there. These agents have done a real good job just about everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
in making sure that, and he makes you feel good. I still would like to see Cignetti somewhere else to see if he could, really take over a Power and see what he could do there. But he's determined to turn Indiana into Power, and who's to tell him he's not the number 2 team in the nation?
There you go. All right, let's step aside. We wrap up the show after this on Friday.
Make Hog Wild the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving feast. Pre-order a 12-pound whole smoked turkey or a 4-pound turkey breast for $55. A 4-pound boneless ham is $50. A complete meal includes your choice of a whole turkey or turkey breast, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, green beans or corn, and a dozen rolls for $130. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com soon. Quantities are limited. All weights are approximate before cooking. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at GrazingGouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze and very warm with a high near 78. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a continued light breeze, low around 52. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, be breezy and colder with a high near 69. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle. Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, the #1 fastest growing GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln area. We are going to keep this train rolling in a big way with new half-ton and 4x4 pickup trucks starting at $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You heard that right, $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You pick which one works better for you. Please stop on in the dealership and meet the team or check us out at coppellcars.com. Stock number C280930. All deals with approved credit.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm, safe, and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket. Every Saturday morning now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in one final time on a Friday. Remember, bye week this weekend. We will resume Husker pregame and postgame festivities next weekend for the Penn State matchup. We still don't know what time that Penn State game will kick off. 6-day hold. Everybody loves a 6-day hold. Is there a certain time, Bach, you're wanting more than the other for Nebraska Penn State next Saturday?
Not necessarily. I guess I don't mind either way. I mean, I can
Please
envision
be 11 a.m.
It's just not the game that's going to draw a whole lot of eyeballs outside of brand's sake either way.
Please be 11 a.m.
Why do you want it at 11?
There's no reason. It's the same thing, same way I feel like about the UCLA game. There was no reason to have that thing go at 8 p.m. There's no reason. That game was not good enough to be a nighttime game.
It seemed to have really helped Emmett Johnson's campaign, right? I mean, that was the only game in that window.
Okay. Yep.
He comes away the player of the week. Everybody was watching
for that.
I guess.
Good for that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, that's the West Coast compared to the East Coast, but yeah.
Be an 11 a.m. kick.
It feels like an 11 a.m. kick.
Yeah, it feels just be 11 a.m. So I don't know. Well, we'll see either way. We'll see what happens. Once again, 402-464-5685. Honda Lincoln Hotline, the Starter Heyman text line open for you. Make sure you stay tuned after we get out of here. Coach Lance Harvell of Nebraska Baseball will be on for an hour with Austin, talking all things Huskers there. Plenty of stuff to get through throughout the course of the show. Bach, any big plans this weekend as we get ready to get out of here?
No, like I said, the bye week, just maybe I hung my Christmas lights already. Some people wait to do that, but I did that. I'm getting some chores done around the house while it's warm.
Yes.
The outdoor chores. So that's probably my big plans this weekend.
Well, there you go. I got nothing going on this weekend. It's going to enjoy a bye week. That's what we're going to do here. Make sure you stay tuned. Once again, Austin and Coach Harvell from 11 to noon. I will be joining Austin as well from 12 to 1, hanging out with him for a little bit as well. And then make sure you stay tuned. Bach in the black shirt coming your way from East Campus and the Nebraska bowling practice later on today from 1 to 3 p.m. Thanks to AD for hanging out till 10:30. If you missed any of the show, check it out on the podcast page. As always, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the sports, and we will talk to you on Monday. See ya.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their